What's up, people? Brother Brian's in the house. This is a garage, not a house, man. In the garage, man. It is messy, man. It is messy. Brother Brian needs to clean his garage up a little bit, man. You know, my house inside, it's a little chaos, but for the most part, it's beautiful. But the garage, it's kind of Sanford sun out here. You can see behind me. It's like that way everywhere, man. Over here, it's even worse. Fishing and speakers and stereo equipment stacked and packed. Brother Brian just wants to say, man, from one YouTube brother to my YouTube fans out there that watch my videos, man, Brother Brian wants to just let you know, man, that they're still loving the world. And Brother Brian loves you guys, man. You know, you're not perfect. You'll never be perfect, and that's okay, man. I appreciate you guys, man. You're good people. Some of you are a little ornery sometimes, but you're good people. Went fishing. Man, I've had a kind of a tough year. The carp, I love carp fishing. And the carp have been cooperating a little bit better this year. And last night, it was probably the first time in a long time I did like an all-night fishing trip. And they were calling for rain. And I was like, you know what? I'm still going to go. And I got out there, man. It was a beautiful rain. It was like, it didn't start raining until about 12 o'clock, midnight. It started raining about midnight. And when it just started with this really nice drizzle. Did the fish, they started biting. I started catching fish. It's beautiful. And then it just began to, intensify. And then by about 3:30 in the morning, it was like a gully washing rain with lightning stuff, which is absolutely beautiful, man. It's just the rain was just coming straight down, and a little bit of wind, not much, but there was lightning, man. It was like boom, boom. So it was absolutely beautiful work of nature. But sitting out there on the side of the lake with the fishing rod, it's not wise. So I had to pack up and leave. I wanted to fish all night. I wanted to watch the sun come up. Didn't happen, but that's all right. You know, Daisy, she's any type of noise triggers. I mean, it's not that she's scared. She's triggered, man. It just sends her on another planet, man. She's just like, and man, when I came pulling in yesterday, the lightning and storm, man, she was so happy to see me. It was ridiculous, man. She was glad I was home. You know, I'm a big, I think I'm all about quality when it comes to stereo equipment, and I think like the vintage stuff is just better quality. It's just my opinion. I just think you get a better quality unit with the vintage. I've got a lot of kit amps. Okay, a lot of kit amps is basically what a kit amp is you buy a kit. It's like remember the models, they'd have a picture of a car, and you get the model, and then you assemble it. That's what a kit amp is. A kit amp is you buy the kit, They send it to you, you assemble it. They've been doing that forever. Basically, it makes it more affordable. Makes it more affordable. I've got Heath kit amps. I've got Dyna kit amps. I've got some Mark threes. I've got an ST-120 that's absolutely beautiful. I love that thing. It's got Sansui 5,000 power boards, 5,000X power boards in it. Sounds fabulous. It's just a fabulous amp. But they've been doing it forever. Okay? And they're still doing it. You can still buy kit amps even to this day. And I kind of want to talk just for a minute about uh, a modern day kit amp. It's just Chinese. Okay, that's kind of where I'm going. It's like I really am opposed to buying Chinese crap, but it's like anymore, the newer stuff. That's all you're going to buy. You're going to buy Chinese crap. It's what it is. So there's this incredible, wonderful human being, and his name is Nelson Pass. Okay, he's like I think an old hipster. I'm guessing an old hippie, maybe. I don't know him personally, uh, but he's got this company. I believe it's called Pass Labs, and they make some of the most incredible modern amps you could get your hands on. And some of you say, "Well, I know Nelson Pass amps," but a lot of people don't. So that's why I say what I say. A lot of people don't know Pass Labs and Nelson Pass. So, his amps are, five, 10, $20,000, right? In reality, most people can't afford a $5,000 Class A amplifier. I mean, and even if they could, they would probably debate buying one, right? But Nelson Pass, being the wonderful human being that he is, he said, "Man, I'm gonna make a kit for people who can't afford the expensive 5,000, 10,000, $20,000 amp. I'm gonna make them a kit like they used to do back in the day, and they can put it together themselves and have a wonderful sounding amp." Because Nelson Pass, he's not just a wonderful person, he's a genius, man. He's an engineer. He's a genius engineer, man. And a lot of the best quality stereos you could buy, a lot of times what you're paying for is the engineering that goes into them. There's a lot of hype and a lot of shit you buy. It's like, oh, this is the Marantz 23 or 2600. Ooh, it's $20,000. Ooh, it's just the hype. Now you could. Well, you need. I mean, I don't understand. Yeah, give me one. I'll take it. I'm not going to say I won't, but I mean, why do you need, such a fucking hyped up fucking piece of unit? Now, if I walked into a Goodwill, what was sitting there for a couple $100, I'm going to buy it. Yeah. But but the sound quality versus a Japanese Marantz 2600 versus Nelson Pass Engineering, which Nelson Pass is basically, he makes diamonds. He makes little beautiful diamonds. He doesn't need to make 1,000 watt fucking amp that's this big. You can't hardly pick up. No, man. He makes diamonds. Isn't that? I mean, some people they want to piss their neighbors off. I do sometimes. I mean, I do. I piss my neighbors off sometimes. But ultimately, I would rather have a good sound, man. I would rather have something that's been very well engineered that produces a good sound. Oh, excuse me. I'm still trying to wake up from yesterday. I've been working. I've been to cleaning mood today, so I've been cleaning, man. So it's a good thing. I need to clean. So Nelson made these little. They're called Amp Camp amps. Okay, and if you want an incredible, very well engineered amp, now it is Chinese. I mean, that's the downside is you're going to be buying. You know, if you're going to cut corners, you're going to have to cut corners and buy Chinese, man. It's just the way that it is. But the price, you will not find a better amplifier anywhere for the price. $300, you could buy Nelson Pass monoblocks, man. You know, and every once in a while on eBay they'll turn up. I seen a pair turn up a while back for $300, and man, I was like, ooh, I'd like to have some Nelson Pass amps just because he's such a good guy, man. You know, he's such a wonderful person, an engineer, and you know they're going to sound decent, you know. And I was like, I'd like to have some Nelson Pass amps. But they sold. And then some months later, a couple more popped up on eBay. And I was like, oh, there's another set, man. So I emailed the guy via eBay and I was saying, are these the same ones that was on there before or are these different? And he's like, he didn't know what I was talking about. I was like, okay, cool. So I kind of thought about it for, I don't know, a week. Thought about it for a week. I'm like, I don't really need them. I don't really, but I kept thinking, man, I want these amps. I want these little mono blocks. I think they would be beautiful. So I bought them. I was like, damn it, man, I'm gonna buy them. And they were like $330, including the shipping and everything. So it wasn't a bad deal. You're not gonna buy. You're not gonna find Class A monoblocks for $300 anywhere other than by Nelson, the wonderful Nelson Pass, man. You know, he made a way for us, man. You know, made a way for us stereo guys. So I just kind of show you. Look at this little thing, man. This is it. It's just when you see the simplicity of the engineering, that's how you can tell how well something is engineered, man. And you know, right here is the kit. Like when you would build it and you'd sign it. The other one is signed. He didn't sign this one. I didn't build these, but you can see right here. It says Amp Camp Amp, and these are your heat sinks. Then there's a couple lights there. This is a pure Class A amplifier. Look how little it is, man. So little, and it sounds beautiful. Now it comes with a power supply. This is your power supply. It's almost like something you'd see on a computer. And then it's got this long cord on one end with this little, I don't know, DC coupler or whatever you want to call it. Then it's got a nice heavy duty, good quality, interchangeable power cable that goes into. It's kind of long too. Look how long that is. Nice, nice. Look how long that is. Nice long. And I've got two of them. I bought a pair of mono blocks for $300. Nelson Pass Class A mono blocks, man. And they're made in China. It says right there. You know, the components and stuff. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's made built by. But a lot of the components, I'm sure, are Chinese. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'll let you get a good look there. I'm not sure. I'm supposing it's Chinese. The power supply. The power supply does say. It does say made in China. But whatever, man. The price is there. The sound is there. Now, let's just say you're not a stereo guy. You're not like a gear geek like me. You could buy this for $300 and then get you a nice preamp of some type. You could put two of these like next to your computer or anywhere that you would like, and they're not going to take up a lot of real estate. They're very light. They get hot. Okay, this is, the vents for the heat. So they get hot. These get hot. But guess what? Light bulbs get hot, candles get hot. So don't freak out over heat. I've seen these idiots putting fans on their stereos and stuff. It's like, it's okay if your stereo gets hot, man. Relax. You don't put fans on your fucking light bulbs and shit, do you? No. Just let it fucking do what it's got to do. But you can put these anywhere. Like I said, you can put them by your computer. Get you a nice. I've been listening to them through the through the Athena. I've got some of these cheap Athena speakers, and oh my gosh, man, those little Athenas sound good. They're Chinese too, I do believe, but they're cheap. This I think I paid like $60 for the Athena speakers, and then this. I mean, it's just, and you can get a great sound. You can upgrade, do a serious upgrade to your sound. Now, these are low wattage. These are probably, I don't know, 10 watts or less. They're not much wattage, but they have a nice volume. Sometimes like when I'm in the house doing shit, I'll crank up the music. But when I'm out here in the garage, it's kind of at a moderate level. So these are kind of perfect for me. So, if you're not familiar with them, okay, you don't even have to believe me. Just let me be the introduction for you to go. Maybe you don't even want to buy the AmpCamp amps. That's fine too. But go hang out with Nelson Passman. There's tons of videos with him on there, doing interviews and talking about stereo stuff. And you'll just see, man, he's got that wonderful soul. He's just such a wonderful soul, and he just cares about gear. He's such a geek, man. I mean, he just has a true passion for what he does, man. He's got some cool stuff, and go check out Nelson Pass if anything, man. I think he's a wonderful person. I appreciate what he did here for us stereo guys, man. I think it's just so cool. And if you can even find them, man. Now you could probably buy the kit and have somebody build it, but it's going to cost you way more than $300. But you could probably sometimes they pop up on eBay and they're already built and everything for $300, man. And I got a set, so I'm not going to be looking anymore. So it's cool. Hopefully everybody's good. I've got to unload the car, man. I just threw everything in the car last night from fishing. Everything's wet, disorganized, man. Lightning and rain. I just threw it in there. So I got to get it out, clean it up, put it away. Man, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today, man. God bless you guys, man. I love you all. Brother Brian's out of here.